What is up, free-to-play nation? I'm the free-to-play Padawan. I love Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, but I hate spending money on mobile games. And I believe you can dominate this game without even spending a dime. And you guys, I was here a little bit late, but we're gonna get back on track. Dom said he was here before the Discord ping. Holy moly, I kept refreshing and still no. Stream, you guys, I was running late today. Oh my gosh, I was running late today. Man, but it's the weekend. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Oh my goodness, I had something crazy happen yesterday. As you know, I have been training to become a Jedi all of my life. I'm 35 years old. I'm still a Padawan. One of the reasons is because I have not been able to figure out how to use the Force yet. And they say being Force sensitive is kind of important in order to become a Jedi. But yesterday, for the first time, I think I had my first Force experience. Let me tell you what happened. I hear this noise, and my dogs start going crazy. They are losing their mind, and they are trying to get me to go outside. Well, I don't like getting up, but I did it anyway. Went outside, and there is, in the sky, a giant hot air balloon, not 20 feet above the ground, heading toward the power lines in my backyard. So what did I do? I summoned the Force from inside of me, and I reached out through the Force, and I was able to propel them above the power lines. Now, while I was using the Force, this is why I think I was successful. I heard a noise that I never heard before. It's a noise that, you know, a hot air balloon makes when it's using hot air in order to go up. But I don't think it was the motor. I think it was me. I think that was the sound of me using the Force. But anyway, after I started doing it, they started going up, and they were safe, and everything was okay. So I'm pretty excited about my very first Force using experience. Let's see what's going on in the chat over here. Okay. Dom says hi. Right as Coleman Traver says first, it says, what if? Oh my gosh, you guys are hilarious. You guys are hilarious. Coleman Traver says hi. Dom says interesting. Beastla Valarian is in the chat, says hello. What is up? Night Snipe is here. Heyo. What is up? But I thought that was wild, you guys. I had never seen a hot air balloon up that close. It was just some people in town who were going on a hot air balloon ride, and they needed a little help from Padawan to get them back up in the sky. Bit late, but I'm here. Glad that you are here, Night Snipe. What do you say we open up with a fleet arena battle, guys? We're at rank 18. We got a lot of room to climb today. We got to get some places, and we are hoping is a challenging fleet. Mandalore is less so. Let's see what we will be able to reach if we shot out from rank 14. We should be able to reach rank 9. Rank 9 looks like it is also beatable, so let's do that. Let's go to rank 14 instead of rank 13 and see if we can beat this fleet, and then we will go from there. You guys, we have another live roster spotlight tonight, which I am super excited about. This roster looks crazy. I never look beforehand, but I had to sneak a peek. I had to sneak a peek at this roster, and boy, am I excited to go through this one. Mike V, let's do this! What's up, Mike? Good to see you, man. Okay, all right. That fast silencer is getting out and doing some damage. All right, now in the past, I have tried to, well, the smart move. Let's talk about this. You got a tank, right? Houndstooth. Houndstooth gains turn meter if you hit anybody but him. So what I want to do is I want to do the mass assist from Spy on either the silencer or Vader. Both of them are good options because they're both big damage dealers. But if I attack them with Houndstooth right now, their Houndstooth's going to get a bunch of turn meter. But my spy's not going to go for a while. Vader's going to go, and the Executrix is going to go before my spy. So we're going to hope, we're going to attack Houndstooth so that he does not get turn meter. And we're going to hope that the enemy Executrix does not land ability block on my spy. Let's see. He got it. Yeah, he got ability block on my spy. So now I have to attack. With the basic, and it's not going to do much damage. But we could hope. We could hope. That's all right. We have the ability for next turn. And let's go ahead and bring in the Vulture Droid. We're going to try to land that buff immunity. Because we used the basic from Executrix, we have a tenacity down on Houndstooth. That is a really good combo to open up with the basic from Executrix on Houndstooth, get tenacity down, which is irresistible. It will land. And then that'll help the buff immunity to land, but it didn't land. They always have a chance to resist. But generally, that gives you a better chance. Alright. Let's attack this Boba Fett ship. See if we can get it out of here. Just a basic. Oh no, this is going really bad, you guys. Oh, this is going bad. You guys know what happens when it starts going really bad. We call in Anakin. We can't call anybody in right now. This is not good. This is not a good situation. This is not a good situation. They just got a bunch of turn meter. Boba Fett is getting close to his annihilate ability, basically. Alright, come on, Anakin. You gotta kill Boba. Anakin didn't kill anybody, baby. You didn't kill anybody. Oh, there goes the annihilate ability. We're close to killing several of them, but we're not actually killing any of them. If I had an AoE right now, that would be good. Alright, that's something. We'll take that. Anakin's not going to last. He doesn't have the survivability. Oof! And here he goes. Doggone it. Well, I have never lost to that fleet before. But it's the first time for everything. Alright. Nice Snipe says, I got first place in Heroic Sith Raid today. Way to go, man. You're killing it. You are taking the opportunity to build your roster around growth, and you are growing like crazy. You are growing faster than we are growing. You're doing an amazing job. Dom says, better late than never. Absolutely. Josh Masinga. Hello. What's up, Josh? Raise my family. What's up, Jacob? Good to see you, my friend. I saw that you were here either last stream or the stream before, but I didn't get a chance to say hi while you were around. Okay. Well, the first fleet battle did not go great. Let's see if we can find anything exciting to do in the squad arena. I've got back down to a reasonable place in the squad arena. I was up in the 300s to get that mission done. Can we beat a guest? I beat a guest earlier today with my Padme team, but I don't know if it was a complete fluke or if it's something that is somewhat reliable. So let's try to fight this guest. That's one of the things I'm trying to do with my Padme team in squad arena, is fight Darth Revan's, gases, and even a Galactic Legend every now and then, just to see what is the Padme team capable of. More specifically, what is my Padme team capable of? Oh, okay, that's not good. We already lost C-3PO. No bueno. But there goes their tenacity up and a lot of their protection, so that's good. Let's get some courage on the team so that we can put gas into a nap time. Yeah, let's do this. That should put gas to sleep, and then we can put the rest of our effort toward 5s. Ooh, this is not good that they're taking all these turns, because gas is about to get up. Look at this, you guys. They're taking all kinds of turns. All right, well, let's just do some work on 5s. Oh, so close. Get him out of there. And gas gets up. Well, hey, we got 5s out. We'll take it. Now we need to get some more courage so that we can sit gas back down. This is not looking good. This is not looking good. A little bit of counterattack. And it's all gone. Alright, Anakin gets a bonus turn. Padme, gets a bonus turn, but it's only a basic. I think we're about to lose Kenobi. Yeah, there goes Kenobi. Well, here comes Anakin, another bonus turn. We're going to get the rest of that protection off of Echo. Let's get some courage with Padme. See if we can use that courage to sit gas down. We're about to get a Rexecute from Rex, and he got Padme. All right, so that's definitely a loss. That is definitely a loss. Coleman Traver says, go for the CLS team. You tried to get me killed over here. Of course, the gas team killed me too. That CLS team is just a timeout, man. You just sit there and you never take a turn. CLS goes and goes and goes. Dom says, I only cleared half my opponent's defense since they went full defense again. So I've probably lost, which is sad. I'm sorry, Dom. I'm sorry, man. A lot of people go full defense. I have found, hey, there's Mallow. Look at that. Ha, look at that. He's rocking it up here at 34 with his Grievous. And we learned that Relic 5 Grievous is almost as good as Relic 7 Grievous. Obviously, he's putting it to work. Let's see here. Night Snipe says, not really growing faster. My account is older than yours, but I'm not even at 2 million yet. But your teams that you're going for are just so good. So good. And you're not that much older than me. I remember you joined the community really early on in your roster. Josh Masinga says, what do you think the best way to farm General Grievous is? Hands down, the Fleet Arena store. You need 2 things to farm General Grievous: the Fleet Arena store and patience. We are less than a year old and we've been able to have a 7-star Grievous for a while, but it takes 8 or so months. I forget how long it took us, but it takes a while. You just always look for them every time the store refreshes. And right around this time of day, you get a couple of sneaky refreshes quick. So it has like a 14-hour period of time where it's the same, and then it like changes for 2 hours, and then it changes for 6 hours. I don't know, it's weird. It's weird how it refreshes. But every time it refreshes itself, there's a chance that Grievous can show up. It is a bad idea to get Grievous from here, although he is always in the shard store. The cost of his shards from here are very, very expensive. Very expensive. Coleman Traver says, my opponent has a Relic 5 Geonosian Brew Alpha with no added tenacity. Well, you should be able to Vader that. Get that Vader in there. Dom says, my last 15 opponents have been full defense with 2 times my GP. Oh, that sucks, man. That definitely sucks. Definitely sucks. Didn't we learn that Relic 5 Grievous is better than Relic 7? Based on our limited testing, that is what our testing showed, but that's not at all the case. It's just because they kept getting defense up over and over. It's not the case, I promise. Relic 7 Grievous is slightly better than Relic 5 Grievous, but it's not world-shatteringly better. Not world-shatteringly better. Gear 12 Grievous to Relic 3 is world-shatteringly better. Like, four times, feels like 4 times the damage. Yaren Landisberg, hello, free-to-play Padawan. I'm going to rewind to start to your stream, so have fun and good luck. Well, when you get back here, hello to you as well, and I'm glad to have you. I'm glad to have you. David James, do you have much luck with Padme versus Gas? I've heard people that struggle with it after the nerf since Gas gets up so quick. I've never used a Padme team until this account. I've been playing the game since it came out. Never got around to Padme before. So I am exploring and experimenting with Padme now that I have a team. I've fought 3 gases so far. 1 you just witnessed. 1 was earlier today or yesterday, and I won that one. And then the first one I lost as well. So I'm 1-2 so far against gas. I'm struggling, but I'm sure... First of all, C-3PO being poorly geared is a problem. Second of all, I'm still learning the Padme team, and I don't really know the gas team that well either. So I'm going to have to figure stuff out as we go. Yeah, Josh says, I'll try my best to have patience. Here's the thing, Josh. You can use, if you have a really early Malevolence ship, even before you have your Grievous to 7 stars, you can still, as far as I remember, Grievous unlocks a lot earlier than 7 stars. You can still use the ship. It's just not going to, the character himself's not really going to be any good until he's 7 stars and Relic on top of that. All right, let's see here. While we're in the shops, let's do some shops. Let's do some shops. We got to knock out some dailies. In the shipments tab, you want to grab these 4 pieces of gear for credits. Even if you have over 500 of them, you can scrap them for shard shop currency. I don't have enough Cantina battle currency to buy anything. Guild store, let's see here. Guild store's got a lot of good stuff, you guys. A lot of the stuff in the guild store is really good. Primarily, you want to use your guild store currency for gear, but there are some characters that are exclusive to this store, like Dengar, and I believe Colonel Stark is exclusive. Some characters like Zam Wessel, and Echo. I think Echo's in the fleet store. Don't quote me on that. Zam definitely is in the fleet store. If you can get something from the fleet store and the guild store, you should get it from fleet, because you end up with a lot more fleet currency than guild currency. But what I've decided is to have one project at a time from the guild store that's a character or ship, and the rest of my currency goes to gear. And right now that project is the First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter, the ship. You can see that the pilot is done, and he's beyond done. I keep getting more shards for him from somewhere. But the ship is not yet done. So that is my character project, and besides that, I spend the rest of this on gear. And there's not really any gear in here. Okay, the Mark III Holo Projector, I'm gonna get that. We have plenty of this currency right now, so if there's other gear in there that I want to get, I'm gonna go ahead and snag it. No Squad Arena store currency. Galactic War Store I use to buy the ships that are at the top. If I've already got them 7 stars, I buy them, and that goes straight to the Shard Shop currency. Think of it this way, you guys. Getting shards for characters and ships, honestly, even though it feels slow, getting shards for characters is way faster than gearing them. So the Shard Shop, what it essentially does is it takes the thing in the game that's easy and fast, which is getting shards for characters, and it helps you with the thing that is slow and drawn out, which is gearing them up. So anything that you can do to capitalize on how easy it is to get shards for characters to help you gear them, it really helps your account grow together, right? You want the amount of characters you have to gear, and they gear on those characters, to be as closely related as possible. Right now, you get tons and tons of shards. You got all these characters that you can't gear up yet, and you got all this need for gear. So let the shards help you with the gear. Just buy stuff in the shard shop and let it help you gear up your characters. Fleet Arena store, we were just looking in this store. I don't think there's anything we need, but we are getting everything out of this store. If we can get it out of here, we are getting it. And if we get up to 10,000 currency, we snag a Zeta mat. Speaking of, we got some Zeta mats. We're gonna have to appropriate them. Speaking of appropriating things, Hermit Yoda. Getting close on this bad boy, 59 out of 100. And Malevolence, we could do a little Malevolence, let's do it. And let's see here, Championship store. We're getting some of these Mark II pulse modulators. We don't have enough, so we're gonna leave it at that. All right. Night Snipe says, my account was created around March. I remember being able to do the Dark Trooper Marquee event. Oh, nice. Yeah, that was a good time to start. Coleman Traper says, my account was created around 2017. Full clear in Grand Arena. Nice, man. So you've been playing your account for a long time, Coleman. Or no, did you stop? I think you stopped, right? You stopped for a long time? 2 Zetas ready, planning on flying them today. Well, let's talk about that. Let me grab a little gear out of the shard shop. Speaking of, I always go down to this orange bunt cake and buy the 2 pieces of purple gear here. And then I go above it and I buy this piece right here because it costs $360 instead of $720. And if I have a lot of currency, which I do right now, I'll snag something else that costs $720 over here. All right, Conquest Store, we do not have enough currency. Let's break into this live roster spotlight. Fishy in the water, sup? What's up, Fishy? We will talk about those Zetas after this roster spotlight because there are so many Zetas I want to apply. Maybe we can get y'all's input on what you think we should do. Any good reason to get Hermit Yoda 7 stars over 5? Yeah, the Sith Raid. If you're using a Jedi team in the Sith Raid, Hermit Yoda putting that Master's Training on can have them do more damage, and it's another assist, mostly to call Yoda extra times. I mean, also the Tank Raid if you guys are still manually doing that. But besides that, and just Grand Arena, not really. Not really. Dioji says, I'm late. Howdy. What's up, Dioji? What is up, my friend? Glad that you are here. Okay. Let's get into... I need to learn how to use Discord one of these days. I use it on my phone, but I never use it on the computer. So when it comes time to use it on the computer, I always do a bad job. All right, we'll figure it out. Let's start a voice call with Trog. Let me see if I can turn some of these sounds down. Let's pause the music. There we go. Let's turn off the game sounds. Audio off. There we go. And now we can turn up the volume of the streaming software. Let's see here. All right. And let's see here. Trog, do we have you, sir? Are you with us?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Awesome. Yeah, I can hear you, man. I can hear you. Happy Friday.
It's Good Friday. It's a good Friday.
Yeah, it definitely is. Definitely. You guys in the chat, help me out. Can you hear? What would you like us to call you, sir?
You can call me whatever you want, just not late for dinner.
All right. So let's. Can you guys hear late for dinner over the mic? Okay. You guys are saying you like PC Discord. Yeah, I was so unprepared for the stream. I did not even write down your. I got it right here on the computer. Write down your ally code. So I'm gonna wait. You know what? I think I still have it right like this. No, I do not. Okay. You guys are saying it's kind of loud. He's a bit loud. Well, let me fix that on my end. We're gonna fix that right up. All right, Trog, let's see. Can you talk a little more? Tell us a little bit about your weekend. Do you have any fun plans coming up? And then the chat can decide if it's still too loud.
I wouldn't call it fun, just a honey-do list for my wife.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I know what that's like. My wife is such an angel, though. She doesn't give me a lot of stuff to do, but I I definitely understand what the chores are like. You getting into any big projects?
Nah, just getting our yard prepped for the summer.
Okay. Very cool. A lot of hot and sweaty work.
Yeah, some weed pulling and spraying and that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's see here. You guys in the chat, can you hear him more clearly or less loud now? Let me know while I pull up the list of ally codes here and find the proper one. Let's see here. Copy that. Are you guys just saying pretty good now? Pretty good now. Excellent. Excellent. So if it's all right with you, I think that I'm just going to call you Chester Tester. You want me to call you Chester, or what's your name? Be? Start with that.
Well, Chester was just actually was my son's account, but he quit really early on, so I took it over as my second account, and it turned it into kind of a tester account. So
this is the second account for you.
Yeah, I have one account that's a year older than this one. This one's about, well, next week will be 14 months.
Wow, this is incredible. You guys, let's look at these. First of all, just first blush, we're looking at Sith Eternal himself, and we're also looking at a 7-star negotiator in a guild called Mandalorians Reborn. What? Tell me about your guild. Tell me what's your guild like.
Oh, it's pretty good. It's a bigger guild than I deserve to be in. I think it's about 280 million. And we just cleared C-Pit probably 3-4 months ago. Cool, but they're a bunch of good guys. I enjoy it.
Very cool. Well, let me, the chat is saying it's still just a little bit too loud. Let me turn it down just a little more, because it's not so much the loud as much as it gets distorted at some point. If the distortion happens, then people can't understand what you're saying, and we don't want that. Okay, I turned it down a little bit more. So your galactic power is sitting at 2.5 million at 14 months. That is really good growth.
Yeah, I think so. It's I probably play it too much more than I probably should, but yeah.
Don't we all, right? That's why we're
Yeah.
here watching videos about it and having streams together, because we're all nerds, right?
That's right.
And I'm seeing some gear donated. Even though it's an alternate account, you still have found some time to donate some gear.
Yeah, well, when you request some, you probably should give some too.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good perspective. Good perspective. Okay, so the arena. First of all, I want to talk about C. What made you decide to go ahead and go for C? Is that what your son was going for? Or...
No, I Empire is kind of my favorite faction,
Yeah.
and I wanted to kind of focus on the Empire.
Yeah.
I still try to be as efficient as I can, but so I wanted to go a route that would take me get me as much Empire as possible. So I skipped the Geos and I skipped some of the other traditional meta teams and went for Empire fleet and then into C and then hopefully now into the Executrix and whatnot.
Wow. Yeah, I'm seeing that Relegate Admiral Piet. So you're definitely going for the Executor.
Yep.
I'm looking at your characters right now, but I'm going to switch over to your ships. You said
Sure.
that you went with the Empire fleet. How
Yeah.
Empire fleet did you did it? You got the Empire fleet with the Emperor shuttle 7 stars, Gauntlet Starfighter 7 stars, the Imperial TIE bomber. Obviously, you want to have that Vader ship and the TIE fighter.
Yeah,
Very
I was
nice.
able to get number 1 in fleet for the first 6 to 8 months, and then I got my negotiator going at that point and switched to that team. But it was able to hold up against the Geo fleets.
That's fantastic. Now, what's your starting 3 on this fleet? Help me out with this.
It was the Imperial TIE fighter, and then I had the bomber as well as the Emperor shuttle.
Okay.
And then I'd bring in Vader's fleet or the Gauntlet, depending upon if I needed DPS or heals.
I gotcha. Wow. Fantastic, man. So the Empire fleet as a starting fleet is valid. Now, it seems like the Emperor shuttle, if I remember correctly, is kind of high up in the hard battles. So you must have just used kind of whatever you had very early on, and then were you using the Emperor shuttle even at low stars?
Yeah, I didn't have the Emperor shuttle at the beginning. I had Houndstooth. So I used Houndstooth, but eventually, somewhere along the way, I got it to 7 stars and like gear 12 or something like that, and that's when I started using it.
Very nice. Very, very nice. I'm seeing, wow, the Rebel Y-Wing 7 stars. Let's look at your other capital ships. Because you have got the Negotiator 7 stars with a Relic 7 Kenobi. You've got the Malevolent 7 stars also. Holy moly, man. Look at you. That is amazing.
That one caught me off guard. With CG with those free shards really helped, but I wasn't planning on getting that to 7 stars as soon as I did. So
what are you doing with your Get 2 now?
I'm using it on Cairo techs.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
So you guys, when each of us reach this place where we finish the Negotiator and the Malevolence, we can look forward to even faster gearing of those characters using the Get 2 for Cairo.
Yep.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, let's, I'm seeing a lot of great stuff in the ships. Very lean on the ships, though. I mean, you seem like you probably have a lot of ships that are unactivated because the ships you do have are like just for the fleets that you have.
Yeah, I'm a little behind on my fleets because in GAC right now I need 4 fleets, so that's why I'm pushing for the Executor, and then after that we'll go right into Grievous's Malevolence, and those will be my 4 fleets.
How can you say that you're behind in fleet when you've got the Negotiator and Malevolence at 7 stars at 2.5 million GP? That is not at all behind. The game makes you feel like you're behind because you need 4 fleets, but you are not behind. You are doing an amazing job.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so let's look at these characters. We're seeing the Empire in the characters, a lot of red, a lot of relics in the Empire. What are you doing with your Imperial troopers? Because you get some of the Imperial troopers from C, but not all of them.
Yeah, so I went with the required 3 Imperial trooper units, and then I added in range trooper and Moff Gideon. And I left them at gear 11. But I'm going to be probably gearing up a second trooper team, and we'll mix in probably Dark Trooper and my main Imperial Trooper team.
Yeah.
But he was single shard drop at the time, and I didn't want to mess with those guys. So
Totally. I understand. I'm still not farming him for that reason, but he's on the list for sure because he's so good.
Yeah.
Very cool. Now, what is like your favorite C team when you put, if you ever do put 4 people around C? Who do you like to put around him?
I'm still putting together a team. I mainly use him on defense in GAC just because I didn't go very wide. I need to be wider than I am, so I've been using him and hiding some garbage teams behind him. But I use Wat Tambor and armor, and then I throw in a couple of Sith with him.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Is that what's represented in your arena team right now?
I can't remember who I have in arena, but I don't put Vader. I think I have Vader with him in my arena team, but I don't use him Vader with him in GAC. I usually use more of the scrub Sith, like Darth Sidious or somebody along those lines.
I don't know what you just did with your mic, but I can hear you more clearly now. I don't know if you leaned back or leaned forward or something you just did makes me hear you more clearly. So just if you could
do that again.
Yeah, do that again. All right. So let's see here. Not only, you got to have that Jedi Knight Anakin Relic 7 for C, but you didn't stop there. You went ahead and got Kenobi to Relic 7, Padme to Relic 4. Tell me about your Padme team. What do you like to use with that? What characters?
Well, for Padme, I like to use Anakin and Kenobi and then Ahsoka. And then I usually throw in my 5s just because I don't have a full clone trooper team yet. Yeah. But I have him for a pilot, so I just throw him in with them.
And you don't have the Zeta on him yet, so even if you did have a clone team, he would die without giving his stats, and that would really suck.
And that's why I don't have the Zeta on him yet, because I don't have a team.
Yeah, but it's perfect for the Padme team. Fantastic. Now, what are some of your other favorite teams? We talked about C, we talked about Padme, but there's a lot of other teams here. We talked about the Imperial Troopers. What other teams do you have that you really like?
I've got a small scoundrel team that I really like to use in GAC that gets me a lot of holds.
Let's take a look at the scoundrels.
I throw in Han and Chewie in that team because I don't have CLS, and I probably won't go for CLS until I go for Jedi Knight Luke. So I use them in that team with Quill, and I use, Vander Chewbacca. Is that right, Vander Chewbacca?
Yeah, Vander, I see him. Yeah, he's here with the Zeta and everything.
And then I use them with
Dash. You got to be Dash, right?
Dash Rendar's my lead on that team.
Oh, dude, that's a team that I really want. It seems like such a fun team.
Most people don't know how to play it, so yeah, I put him on defense, and the prepared mechanic throws a lot of people for a loop at the lower GP levels,
especially with the Omicron, man.
Yeah,
Fandor just keeps on reviving people, and they're like, "What is happening?"
Yeah.
With Han and Chewie too. Oh man,
I sometimes get 3 or 4 holds because they underestimate the team.
Yeah, well, they probably have to stop and read kits after the second loss to figure out what is happening.
Yeah.
That's fun. That is a lot of fun, man. Well, what's your next project on this account? I heard you say something about the Executor.
Yeah, Executor, and then I need to go wide, so I'm probably going to take some time and get some meta teams where I'm going to go with some Gear 11 teams with 1 or 2 relics per team and try to beef up that way. And then the next big project is going to be probably a light side GL, probably Jedi Master Luke, which will be a long fun because I've got lots of lots of things to get, but there's lots of good teams along the way. So
Definitely. You're already making progress. So what is your plan for, this is something that I've always wanted to ask somebody who's in a really good guild early on. What's your plan for Rolo?
I do I have Rolo?
Just so you guys know, Rolo is somebody that you normally get from the Hoth territory battles, specifically the light side, which most guilds outgrow pretty quickly before you even get your Rolo at all. So the only other place to get her that I'm familiar with, besides a couple of events here and there, is with Get 2. And
let's see, I'm trying to find my Rolo here. I don't think I might be 5 or 6 stars with Rolo, but I've been doing the events. I've been getting her 100% from events, and then I'll get her with Get 2 because we don't do Hoth, so I'll have to spend Get 2.
I gotcha. Yeah, it just feels like that would be hard to spend Get 2 on Rolo, but I mean, if you're getting all the benefits of a high end guild, you are able to do that. You're able to swing that, right?
Correct. Yeah.
I gotcha. I just feel like when I tell people what kind of guild to shoot for very early on, I have in my mind growing with the guild you're in to the point where when you start with a guild, they're earning you Rolo shards because you're doing Hoth territory battles. And by the time the guild outgrows it, you hopefully have all of or most of your Rolo before you move on to the light side territory battles. And that feels like a slower way to grow the account overall, but just kind of a different way that's not really like preached out there to try to stay in your lane and be in a guild that you belong in, whatever everybody says, get into the best guild you possibly could. But obviously your account is evidence that getting into the best guild that you possibly can has some really strong benefits to your account. And if you can do it, you should. You absolutely should.
Yeah. I'm looking on my account. I haven't activated her yet, but I've never done a Hoth Rebel event.
Yeah.
But I have 168 shards, and that's
nice.
That's from events, and I may have bought 1 or 2 out of Get 2, but I haven't spent much at all.
Very nice.
That's
very
just
nice.
Natural.
And if that natural collection continues, then by the time you're ready to do JML, you can just finish her off whatever needs to happen with Get 2.
That's right.
Very cool. I know myself, one of my personal sad faces in the game is Imperial Probe Droid. I don't know that I'll ever have an Imperial Probe Droid, because even though you don't necessarily need him, the dark side Hoth is outgrown even faster than light side Hoth, because dark side Geo is a lot easier, right, than light side Geo.
Yep.
So to be in a guild that's still doing dark side Hoth is pretty rare these days, you know?
Yeah.
Everybody wants Watt, and nobody really needs IPD. Watt is way better than IPD, but I want one. I want one someday.
And you can still get IPD through events. It's just going to take a while.
Yes, absolutely. Well, dude, this is an amazing roster. Is there anything else that you want to say or advice that you want to give to other early game players on how to grow fast, how to make decisions on who to go for, that kind of thing?
Best advice I could give is, know the game you play and play the game you know. And what I mean by that is a lot of us, we watch, as free-to-play players, we watch a lot of streamers and people like Arnold and whatnot. Don't get caught up in the stuff that they're doing because it's a different game than what we play as free-to-play players. Don't go for the newest toy, those single shard drops. It's going to slow you down. Go for the meta teams that are double drops and stick to your game plan and don't get caught off guard because the Inquisitors just came out or you want Star Killer. Just forget about them. They're going to come in a year and a half. Just focus on the stuff that's appropriate for our level as free-to-play players.
Fantastic. Great advice, man. Thank you so much for joining live with us. And you guys, if you want a live roster spotlight or even a not live roster spotlight, if you don't feel comfortable, like our boy Chester Tester here, all you have to do is go into the Discord, go to the Roster Spotlights Request channel. The link to the Discord's in the description of this stream or video if you're watching it later. Go into the Discord, go almost all the way to the bottom of the Discord. You'll find a Hey Padawan section, and there's a Roster Spotlight Request channel. Put your name and your ally code in that list, and I will get to you when it comes to your turn. There are not that many people in front of you. A lot of streamers have a huge list ahead of you, so it'll be 3 or 4 or 6 months before you'll be showcased. We're still running in about, I think, a month and a half or maybe even less of a time before you see your roster. So if you have a roster that you want to show the world, we want to see it. We want to see it. And Chester, thank you so much for, or no, Chester's your son's account, but thank you so much for joining the stream, man. And we're so thankful for what you do for the community. Thank you for all your input, and we look forward to continuing to go on this journey with you, man.
Hey, thanks for having me. I enjoyed it and appreciate all you do.
Definitely. All right, well, let's see if I can figure out how to end this call, because I figured it out. All right, man. Well, have a great weekend, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of the stream.
Same to you.
All right, you guys. Let's see if we can get the sound set back to the proper levels before I turn the music on, so I don't blow you guys away. And let's get that music back going, and let's turn the game sounds back on. And I'm gonna try to catch up with the chat, because you guys were doing some chatting while we were going through that live roster spotlight. You guys, seriously, if you haven't got your roster on, or if you've already got your roster spotlighted but it's been a few months, put your name back on the list. We want to look at it again as you go through and grow with us in the game. All right, let's check on the chat here. Let's see here. All right, the chat is saying, let's see here. I'm going back a little further. That mace is a disgrace, Jedi Master Super Mace Windu says. Night Snipe had to go to bed. He's already gone now, I'm sure, but good night, man, if you're not already gone. Colby Traber wants Chester Tester to get that Dark Trooper. He will. He definitely will. Fishy in the Water's asking why Gear 7 Nest. I missed that comment. I'm sorry. I think it's just a lot of stuff to gear and not enough gear to go around. Fishy says get her like Gear 10, Gear 11, and use Chewie on a random team to make it tankier because of guard. Not a bad idea. Guy Cruz asking, what do you think of the Akbar Leia team? I am very intrigued by that team. I want to have it someday. You're talking about the Omicron, Akbar, Leia, Stormtrooper Han. Those three are like the dynamic trio from what I understand, and I think there's a lot of other people you could run in the other 2 slots. Dom says get to on Rolo sounds awful. It's the only option if you miss her. It's not the only option, but it's your best option if you miss her from the Hoth territory battle. Fishy made it into an 80 million GP guild at level 76. Well done. Dom made it into a 200 million GP guild at level 50. Wow, that is amazing. Tara B says, hey Padawan, how's it going, man? I'm doing good. I'm having fun. We are enjoying the weekend already, but we're doing bad in Fleet Arena, so we gotta step it up and try again. Let's go to rank 14. We're gonna try this fleet again. I'm gonna try it a little different this time. I'm gonna see if we just let Houndstooth taunt. Just let him taunt, and we go ahead and use our special abilities when we want to. So we're going to put this on the Silencer, who's the one that I want to kill first. Didn't get the debuff on him, but got a nice hit. Got a nice hit with Houndstooth. I'll take it. There we go. Ooh, nice ability blocks across the board. Now, don't ability block my spy. Excellent. Here we go. Big hit on the Houndstooth, 130,000. And then Soldier comes in with the big assist. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. All right, the taunt is gone. Let's see if we can clean things up and get our team back up and running. Plo Koon, you guys. If you don't have Plo, and you're trying to dominate in Fleet Arena, get Plo. He can work on any fleet as just kind of a break in case of emergency situation where you just have him if you need him, you know? He just got these 3 guys back up and running. I didn't bring any damage out of my reinforcements. I have a lot of damage there. I didn't need it. He kept the damage that started out. He kept those 3 alive, and they were able to finish off the fight right there. Let's see here. Dom says, my Rolo is almost 7 stars, so I won't have to use Get 2. Fantastic. DOG said, if they have both Get 2 ships, Rolo shards might be pretty quick from there. Didn't think of that part. Yeah, you're not lying. You are not lying. Dom would rather get gear with Get 2. You guys, I have never had both Get 2 ships completed. That's going to happen on this roster, especially when we are in Lothal, who is killing it across the board in this game. I am loving being in Lothal, you guys. 2 years of galactic bounties is your curse. Yeah, you're not lying. Those galactic bounties are slow going. Rank 11. Oh, we got knocked out of the top 10, you guys. Oh, top 20 is all right. Top 20 is all right, but top 10 is where it's at. I'll take it. I'll take it. We got to step it up. We got to step it up if we want to be top 10. We got to earn it. Let's see if we can try that gas again. See if we can try that gas again. Are you still here? Yes. Let's try this again and try it together. Here we go. All right, they're opening up with the form up. Go, they're doing the same thing they did before. Wow, this is almost exactly the same as before. Oh no, C-3PO died even sooner. All right, let's try this first this time instead of the healing. Armor shred on Kenobi. That is, as they say, no bueno. Good hit, Ahsoka. Ahsoka does some pretty nice hits. All right, mass assist over here. Man, Gas has a lot of protection. All right, now we're going to get the courage. And we're going to try to use the courage to see if we can kill Fives. Come on, not enough. Man, you guys, we got to get a heal up in here. We already used it. I think I like using the heal first. Rex is definitely the next target, but Gas is up. Oh my gosh. And then Rex is about to use the Rexecute to take out whoever. It doesn't matter. I obviously just need some more practice with this thing. All right, heal. Let's get some courage. Yeah, as soon as Rex goes again, I'm pretty sure somebody's getting Rexecuted. Ahsoka. Okay, that's somewhat still doable. I don't know, not without Kenobi though. I can't even kill him. I can't even kill him. All right, we're gonna have to practice more off stream before we can learn how to kill Gas with Padme. Maybe it's certain modding, maybe it's certain tactics. Tara B says, I have both Get 2 ships because of this galactic chase events. If they didn't happen, I wouldn't have a single good fleet. Well, hey, we'll take it, right? The game gives it to you, take it. Diodi said, you created this heroic Sith raid monster. Half of the top 10 are followers of the stream. I am so happy about that. That makes me so happy. I want everybody that watches this stream to be in the top 10 of your guild's heroic Sith raid. That is where the rewards are at. And if that knocks me out, that makes me happy. But I'm coming for you guys. You guys better bring the heat, because I'm bringing the heat too. Dom says, I only need 1 Shaak Prod Chirotech and 28 HoloLenses to get my Cedar Relic, which is nice but so annoying to look at since the drop rate is horrible. Dude, you're so close. Just hang in there. Just hang in there. You gotta farm the, can you farm the HoloLenses on Darkside Energy? It's gonna take you a while to get his, ultimate, right? To farm all those tickets. It's gonna take you a while to get his ultimate. All right, let's try to knock out the energy quick this time, because I want to get into this grand arena. That's what I want to do. Want to get into this grand arena. So I'm going to just quickly talk about what we're doing and not take a lot of time. We have our 5 hard farms per day that we do. I settled on 5 early on because I feel like it's a good balance between farming gear and farming characters. But you can farm 7, 8, 9. You can farm 2. It's just entirely up to you how many you want to farm. But you need so many characters from the hard nodes, and they are slow farms, to farm them, that you want to stay ahead of the game with these characters, and you never want to be in a situation where you want a character now, but you can only get them from hard farms. That's a miserable place to be, because they take 3.5 months if they're double drops, 7 months if they are single drops, and that's a long time to wait if you want something now. So what I've done is I've created a team of 5 people that have absolutely no synergy. It is just the 5 people that I am farming so that I can keep on track and farm the nodes easily without having to remember where each one is in the light side and dark side. And as you guys see, after I do my farms, that leaves me some energy left over to farm gear, and then any energy I get between now and the end of the day, I'm going to be able to use on gear as well. So let's farm some Cantina. We are farming the blue relic material. We just took General Grievous to relic 7 last stream, which is awesome. But it ate into our relic materials quite a bit. I think we're going for the yellow piece. Yeah, we're going for the yellow piece. We're trying to finish up Grievous's last mod to 6 dot so that we can go back to farming regular mods instead of slicing materials. Teraby says, I usually get to top 10 in Heroic Sith Raid, but every once in a while I miss tier 2, which is where I got most of my damage from. Yeah, tier 2 is hard to hit. Hard to hit tier 2. HoloLenses are fleet and shock prods, which are light side, which is annoying. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that does suck. Brian Thompson's in the chat. Hey, everyone. Hate to be late, but I had to pick up some grass seed and straw. Putting out some grass seed. Sounds like you're seeding a new area if you got the straw, too, man. I hope it goes well. I hope it goes well. All right, and then ships. Dom says, still have 74 tickets from when I was farming the other Gear 12 pieces, so I can do one ultimate battle when he is relicked. I got you. He has to be, I've never had a GL, so I don't know. He has to be relic to do the battle. That's interesting. That is interesting. Mike V says, free-to-play Padawan. Thought of this question the other day, not sure if you know. Does Stark reduce turn meter when he assists as well, or only the actual turn with the Zeta? I used to have the Stark Zeta on another account. Let's take a look at it and see if I remember how it works, because it's not coming to mind right now. Let's spend the rest of our energy. We farmed 4 fleet hard battles and 5 regular hard battles, and we ended up with about the same amount of energy for each. C-3PO, we're spending fleet energy on him. I think we're spending regular energy on him as well. We got Mando done. We wanted to get Mando up another gear tier. He was at gear 9. We got him to gear 10. And then we got him to gear 11 because he had all the pieces. So we finally have our Mando sitting at gear 11. And he's going to be a lot more survivable now. Now, we didn't do that before this Grand Arena lock-in. But he's one of the ones that just dies so easy when we're trying to get a sneaky disintegrate with him. So he's going to be a little more thick now. And General Grievous, we can do it. We can take his last mod to 6 dot. Now this is primarily for his ship. He does not benefit from this offense going up, but he will benefit from the speed going up and the health going up just a little bit. And if we want to continue slicing this mod, being 16 speed, going 3 hits of speed to 16 speed, that's a good number to continue slicing. In fact, let's hit it with a slice and see if it's health. It hit health. Let's do it one more time, see if it's health or speed. Okay, defense. We'll probably leave it at that. It's still 16 speed and it's already blue, so we probably won't work on that mod anymore. But this is our finished, completed General Grievous. Let's see what his stats are. Health, 147,000. 202 speed. Wish he was faster. But 147,000 health. I'm pretty happy with that. 45% potency. I wish he had more. But it doesn't show how much of that potency is from mods. Some of it is from mods. We've got 6% there. 6% there. 2% there. So he must not have much potency because he doesn't have much now. And we've got like 12 or 15% on him. But anyway, he's done for the foreseeable future. Someday I'll put better mods on my Grievous, but he's going to do what he needs to do. Let's look at that Stark. Let's look at that Stark. And then we're going to see how we're doing on our dailies. Stark. Imperial Intelligence. Yeah, it's just at the end. What's your question? Reduce turn meter when he assists as well? No, it's only on his turn. So every time he takes a turn, he removes 1% turn meter from all enemies for each Empire ally, doubled for Imperial Trooper. So it doesn't say each other, it says each. So that's going to be 10% turn meter reduction. That's quite a lot. Every time Stark takes a turn, the enemy loses 10% turn meter. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But yeah, it's not when he assists. But the Imperial Troopers take so many turns in a chain that if Stark is there and you have that Zeta, he's going to be removing turn meter at a rate that should keep them pretty much at 0 turn meter. You're gaining it and he's taking it. It's a nice combo. Coleman Traver says, we were going to talk about Zetas. We were. Dom says he doesn't exactly need to be relic to do the ultimate battle. It's just a 99% fail rate when he isn't. Well, it sounds like you want to relic him for sure. But if you're sitting there maxed out on tickets, can't hurt to try, right? Okay. Let's talk about Zetas. Let's talk about Zetas by talking about our Grand Arena teams and then deciding which of those teams need love next, okay? That's how I want to do it. So the Bastila team is not really a very serious team. We're just going to leave it like it is. It could use Zetas, but it's a kind of a cleanup or very easy, like killing a Phoenix squad or whatever. So I'm not going to give it any Zetas. Geos, the Bronze Beauties, they're done. They have both the Zetas. They cannot have any more Zetas. Chum Bucket, my Bounty Hunters team. This represents all of my Bounty Hunters. I would love to put Zetas on this team. Mando Zeta especially, because Mando Zeta gives the whole team turn meter when he gets turn meter. Let's take a look at it. Disciplined Bounty Hunter. Yeah. So at the current level, whenever Mando scores a critical hit, he gains 30% turn meter, right? Every time he scores a crit. So whenever he's called as a part of a mass assist or any kind of assist, he gains 30% turn meter. But if you put the Zeta on, then he gives all the other bounty hunters 15% turn meter whenever he scores a critical hit. So he brings the whole team along with him. Let's see. So with that Zeta, the whole bounty hunter team is going to go a little bit faster. And currently, sometimes my Mando goes before the contract is ready, even though I've got him slow. My Mando is slow. He's 187, and that's because my other bounty hunters are also slow. So I needed to slow him way down to make them go before him. But he still sometimes goes first before the contract is ready. So I think that that would be a good option. Let's see here. David James says, Mando's is ridiculous. Disintegrate is awesome. Disintegrate is awesome, but the Zeta is not required. The Zeta is not required. I disintegrate all the time. I do not have either of his Zetas. I don't have his lead Zeta, and I don't have his disciplined bounty hunter Zeta. There's a lot of things I don't have on Mando, as you guys can see, because I'm short on Omegas. But oh no, we didn't get him to gear 11. I was totally lying. He was at gear 8. He was at gear 8, you guys. I was using it at gear 8 for a long time. We got him to gear 9 and then to gear 10. That's what happened. I was going to say gear 11 sounded a little too high. I've got him all crit chance, no speed, almost no speed on those mods. But the thing is, when I'm talking about zetas, I want to finish teams. I don't want to just do one zeta here, one zeta there. So if I'm going to do the bounty hunters, we're going to get the Mando zeta. We've got the wessel zeta. We've got both the Bossk zetas. I don't know what Fennec does, but there's other bounty hunters. So the bounty hunters are one option. I can apply 2 zetas. Bounty hunters are one option. The Empire team. This usually has Vader in it. Someday I'm going to get the TIE Fighter pilot up, and he's going to be up. He's going to not have a Zeta, but he's going to actually have some gear. Mara Jade. Let's look at Mara Jade. Coleman Traber. Shaak, 3PO, Thrawn, and B1. Since you won't be using Thrawn or B1 a lot for now, I think Shaak or 3PO. Good feedback. Feedback. David James says, End All Be All has a spreadsheet to work out the correct turn order for the bounty hunters. Tarkin for fleet, Coleman Traber. I don't believe in Zetas for fleet. Because level 8 ability, which is what a Zeta generally is, a level 8 ability, gives the same amount of boost in stats to a ship, regardless of whether it's a Zeta, Omega, or even just purple mats. It's the same amount of health, protection, whatever speed to a ship. And so if I'm going to make my ship equally better from 5 Omegas than I am from 20 Zetas and 13 Omegas and 35 purples or whatever, I just don't see that as worth it. I only want to put on Zetas that also benefit the character like in a meaningful way. I've been thinking about Mara Jade's Omicron. And if we get Mara Jade's Omicron, does it require a Zeta? It says level 84 is required. Can we get her to level 84? I'm not sure. Yeah, 2 million, we can do that. I'm thinking about Mara Jade's Omicron for Territory War. And is this it? Okay, no Zeta. No Zeta. So we don't need to talk about Mara Jade. And the Empire team is doing fine as it is. Moving on. Double the Fall, Newt. Oh my gosh, I want the Newt Zeta. Jango, I want the Jango Zeta. Specifically the anti-revive. If Jango kills somebody on his team, on his turn, they stay dead. I want both of those Zetas. Phoenix, don't need any Zetas. I don't like seeing. C-3PO has 2 Zetas, one of which I think is really good. I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and finish this, which will get my Padme team Zetas done. The Oh My Goodness Zeta, it makes it to where when he calls this mass assist, he inflicts 2 confuses on the enemy, and confuse is like his big debuff that he puts out there. The other Zeta that he has starts himself with 1 stack of translation, which is nice that he starts with 1 stack of translation. But I don't think it's Zeta nice at my current level of Zeta. So I'm going to do this. We are going to put on the C-3PO. Oh my goodness, Zeta. This is going to get the Padme team Zetas done. Okay, there we go. There we go. Somebody's asking, how many Omicrons do I have? We're looking at Emperor's Hand. I have 65. I've only applied 1 Omicron so far, and I decided today, I've been waffling back and forth about what my balance is going to be. Unless they change the way that Omicrons work in Territory Wars and they only make terrible ones from here on out. I want to do a balanced roster. I want to have 1 Grand Arena Omicron to 1 Territory Wars Omicron, because I believe the best way to grow in this game is to have a balanced approach. Good amount of characters, good amount of ships, good amount of light side, good amount of dark side, good amount of rebels, good amount of empire, whatever, good amount of Jedi, good amount of Sith. To have a balance so you can, be able to perform in all game modes. And so for that reason, I think that Territory Wars Omicrons should be balanced with Grand Arena Omicrons. Even though most people would argue, and probably are right, that Grand Arena is more important to the growth of your roster, I enjoy the game with a very guild-heavy focus. I love being a part of a guild, helping my guild achieve certain objectives, and it just feels super fun to be able to put a 2-star Mara Jade on defense and still have the enemy be question about it. So should we do it right now? Should we do the Mara Jade one right now? Is this the one? Yeah, the enemy is not a Galactic Legend. They lose 100% protection, 50% max protection, and Mara Jade gains 100% turn meter. Whenever an enemy is defeated, inflict vulnerable for 1 turn on a random enemy, and all allies gain 20% protection. So she gets 100% turn meter at the start of the battle, which means she can start putting out her shenanigans. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Let's do it together. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Upgrade! DOG says, don't forget territory battles. There are not enough good territory battle Omicrons for even consider that as an option. Yeah, DOG's trying to kill me over here with the Omicrons. Mike V says, a good low Zeta team is Mon Mothma and Rebel Fighters. Definitely in the plans to get them. Definitely in the plans to get them. Dom says, I have 19 Omicrons and have applied 2. Very nice. Very nice. You are about to get your next one. More Omicrons for GAC is more crystals. More crystals is more growth to help your guild out in TB. I see your point. I see your point. Completely worth it. Yeah, I mean, if there's territory wars ones that are completely worth it, like, what are we going for? We're going for SLKR, right? We're going to be going for SLKR, although it doesn't look like it right now. That is in the plans. So Phasma. I want to put the Phasma Omicron on and have a fun, dangerous team in territory wars. Phoenix? No, I'm not going to put the Phoenix Omicron on in territory wars. I'm not going to do that. But Mace? Maybe someday I'll put Mace Omicron. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of good territory war Omicrons out there that can transform a whole team. So maybe I'll put the Empire team on defense in this next territory wars, and we'll see if it gets a hold or something. I don't know. Isn't there a GP minimum to territory war? There is, but she meets it. Believe it or not. And I need to get, well, what does she need? What does she need to get up to the next tier? Because if she's going first, she's got to be able to take counterattacks. She needs a lot of these is what she needs. She needs a lot of those. But I've got a few of those. Let's do it. Let's get her up a tier. This is tier 9. And we can put that on, sure. And what is this? Yep, we can put that on. Give her a little more survivability because she needs to be able to... She needs so many of these. We can do that. Yes, definitely. And yeah, oh yeah, for sure. For sure. All right, cool. And this, she's going to wait on that. She's going to wait on that. So she'll be gear 9. She'll be a little more survivable. A little more survivable. Territory battle Omicrons are horrible. None of them are good, and they can only be used once a month, but territory war is very worth it. Okay, nice. Nice. Okay, so that's 1 Zeta. We can do 1 more. And the question is, should we put it on clones and finish getting them ready for gas and maybe help us do a little better in the Sith grade because we're struggling, not getting top 10? Or what I really want to do is I want to do my droids. I want to do my droids. Especially B1. And I think Coleman Traber's the one who said it earlier. B1 really gets transformed with this Zeta droid battalion. He gets an extra 50 stacks, but I can't because I don't have enough Omegas. Sad face. Well, we're going to be putting the B1 Zeta on next, and I'm just going to go after the droid team. I already have both the Grievouses. B2 has one, and Droidica has one, and I'll probably do the Newt one as well for when Newt goes on this team, and we'll get this team Zeta'd up. And then, by then... is when I'm going to need to start looking at the clones for gas. Because once this team gets up and running, that's pretty much the last obstacle for gas. David James says at Gear 11 she could props counter gas. She just needs to survive the counters. I need to finish gearing her up for the stars that she is. And I need to probably mod her more for survivability than anything. I think that would be a good call. We can't do 1 more. We used our Omicrons on Mars. We used our Omegas on Mars Omicron. Worth it. Hey, what's more exciting, an Omicron or a Zeta, right? You guys, we are taking forever. We got to get into this Grand Arena. I'm stalling so hard. I am sorry. We got to get into this Grand Arena, but we also are so far behind in Fleet. We're going to do the same thing we did before. We're going to completely forget about Fleet Arena. And it's going to come down to the last minute. We're going to barely or maybe not even make it in the top 5. Deirdre says, speaking of territory battle, Lothal just got 6 stars in phase 1 for the first time. Dude, I didn't know if we could make it, but I was super hoping we could. That is awesome. That is awesome. The leadership of Lothal is constantly pushing, trying to see, can we do this? Can we do that? Can we push? Can we make it? Can we do better? It is so cool to me that Lothal just keeps on beating these goals that y'all are setting for us. It is truly exciting. It is truly exciting. Okay. So let's get this scallywag out of here. Not enough. I'm surprised by that. Oh no. All right, let's get our taunts up. 48,000 from Houndstooth. Way to go, baby Bubba. Let's get Anakin out of here. Let's do it this way. We'll do it with Anakin, because we don't want Ahsoka to get debuffed and then call counterattacks on us with her cleanse ability. Yeah, we'll counter that. We'll do that. Oh, nice. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Galactic War. Oh, you're saying I done the Galactic War for today? I thought you were saying you want to see some Galactic War content. Let's see. Galactic War. Have we done it? We have not. Can we get one? Is it in there? Oh, nope. Got the purples. Maybe it'll come to us from some other source. Just got the red box on GC. Love them troopers. Way to go, Mike V. Way to go. Jedi Masters Super Mace Windows in the chat. My guild accidentally did Darkside Hoth instead of Geo. So everyone is quite mad and the guild chat is silent, which isn't good. Dude, that sucks. That sucks. People plan their account on when they're gonna get Watt to 7 stars. That sucks, man. You guys are gonna make it through this. You're gonna make it through this. Just hang in there. Maybe you can be a voice of working together and not hating on whoever made the mistake. People make mistakes. You're gonna make it through as a guild, and maybe something great will happen in Darkside TV. I don't know if you guys are strong enough, but maybe you can get every single star possible, and everybody can get that achievement called, I think it's Vader's Fist achievement, comes from that, and it's pretty awesome. A lot of people don't have that. I've never had that. All right, let's get into this Grand Arena. We'll have to jump in and do a fleet battle every now and then. We're gonna forget. I know we're gonna forget. You guys help me out. All right, we are fighting Chew 27C. He's using a Trail Lead in Arena, which is very cool to me. I've never seen that when I've gone up against somebody. He's a Spice Freighter Navigator, which if I'm not mistaken, that means he's been playing for quite a while, because that is a Grand Arena title from a particular challenge a while ago, if I'm not mistaken. He's got Chimera in the Fleet Arena, which probably means that he doesn't have Negotiator Malevolence. Let's take a look at that. Capital ship. No Negotiator Malevolence, so we're on the same page with that. But his other ships are way more developed than ours are. Way more developed than ours are. But at least we're on even footing there. Got some really good ships. Vader, Rex, Anakin, Relic 7 Rex. Holy moly, even higher than his 5s. That is wild. Okay, he's got Han's Millennium Falcon. Ooh, he's got Razor Crest. Wow, he's got Razor Crest. Okay, let's see what he's got in his characters. Yeah, he's got the Vader, Palpatine, Traya. He's got Darth Revan, Jedi Revan. Does he have... I'm not seeing... Let's see here. Sith Empire. I am not seeing Malak, which is very good. Sith Empire... No Malak. Okay. So he has a good Sith Empire team, but it just doesn't have Malak yet. He's definitely got some 7, which is a good bit more than us. We're at like 2.2. But we both have some stuff. So let's see what stuff he put on defense. Jedi Master Super Mace Window. We could probably get 40 stars or close to it, but I highly doubt everyone cares enough to do Hoth TV, which is sad. Coleman Traber. That's cool until you remember that it counters your Geos. Absolutely. Actually, I've really been wanting somebody to use Traya against my Geos. Specifically, Traya, Scion, nothing else. because I've specifically modded my Geos to be as anti-counter as possible. I want them to surprise people with Vader, because there's a fast soldier that nobody expects soldier to be fast. And there's a tenacious brood alpha. So my Geos, I've got soldier sitting at... How fast is my soldier? I've got soldiers sitting at 317 speed. Most people are not going to expect a fast soldier. And I've got my brood alpha... I've got my brood alpha at 169% tenacity with 275 speed, which he needs to be faster, but I can't get him faster. That's just as fast as I can get him right now with 170% tenacity. Add 60% tenacity to that, it's rocking almost 230%. So that's supposed to help counter Vaders. If they come in too low with their Vader squad, then they're not going to kill my team. Also, every Geo in every place that has health or protection, I have protection selected. A high protection Geo team is the only thing I can think of to try to help kill Traya teams. Because when you attack out of turn against a Traya team, they take a percentage of your health. So if they're high protection, low health Geos, then they might get one or two more attacks against a Traya team, and they might do some business. I don't know. We'll see, right? We'll see. Let's see here. Dom says, is the face cam a bit laggy or is my laptop dying? Let's look at the face cam. It's probably the face cam. Sometimes my computer has problems. Is anybody else experiencing? Yeah. It can't keep up with the beard. I don't know what to do to refresh that or make it better. I don't know what to do to make that better, you guys. We can just pray that the face cam fixes itself, and that we can move on with the stream. Okay. Okay, you guys are just agreeing that it is not just you. It's lagging for everybody. All right, let's see what's on defense. Chances are my only hope is that my defense holds in the south. Very likely that it will not hold against a 4.7 million GP. But let's see what he's got. I'm seeing a dangerous Shaak team. Who are they missing? Are they missing Arc? I'm not seeing an Arc. They still have an Echo, so no turret. But doggone it, look at that. That's a strong team. That is a strong team. How fast is this Rex? It looks like he's going to be fast. 274, that's fast. I mean, it's not like endgame fast, but it's fast enough for us to worry about. So 274 Rex, he's going to be going a lot faster than that. So this team, I don't know if we have anything that can get through this team. He's going to be going 35 speed faster because of Shaak, plus he gets all the percentages of extra speed. I don't know what to do there. We'll think about that. Geos, generally, we can kill it with Vader. And tenacity and speed, they got quite a bit of tenacity. He's going to be rocking 156% tenacity. So with 206 speed, even the Geos, we got to watch out for them. The face cam lag goes away and comes back every so often. Okay. Well, I'm not liking that they put a really good team in both zones. They put Jedi Knight Revan down here. Oh my gosh, look at these Ewoks with C-3PO. No, this is not good, you guys. Omicron Chirpa. With the relics, oh my gosh. And this is a good Jedi Revan team. They went hard defense, you guys. Bimgus. Hey, Padawan, sorry I'm late. Good to have you, man. Good to have you. David James says Padme Rex clones where my Padme is on defense, unfortunately. How fast is this Jedi Knight Revan? 276. I was really hoping he'd have like really bad speed mods or something, but he doesn't. He doesn't. Oh man. I don't see a way through this. I don't see a way through this. We gotta get through those clones. We gotta find a way through these clones. What can we do with these clones? No damage on the Ewok team except for that relic Wicket. Wasn't that Wicket? Wasn't that Wicket on the Ewok team? And they put C-3PO in there, they never stopped going. If that's fast Ewoks, that's an issue. I think that's an issue. No, that's Paplu. You're right. That wasn't Wicket. How fast is this Paplu? Tell me he's not fast. 131. No speed. He's got 3 speed. That's good. At least that's something. At least that's something. You're right. Where's the damage? Relic 5 Chirpa can do some damage. Relic 5 Chirpa can do some damage. You know what would be just so fun? Is to take our baby Ewoks in against this team and see if they can outspeed them and control them. Maybe we'll do that for fun. Maybe we'll do that for fun. How fast is Elder? How fast is Elder? 206. Fast enough. Fast enough to be problematic. What we'd have to do is we'd have to put it on auto, and there's no way we would ever get through Paplu because Paplu has his Zeta. We'll come back to that. We got to get through this. We got to get through this Shaak T team. So let's do some math. Let's do some math. Captain of the 501st. All 501st allies have 4% speed for each 501st ally present at the start of battle. So that's Rex, 5s, and Echo. So that's 12%. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take Padme's, not Padme. We're gonna take Shaak T's lead. Shaak T's lead gives 35 speed. So let's pull out the calculator. We're gonna look at Rex's speed plus 35, and then add 12% to it. This will be what he's actually running. His speed is 274. So 274 plus 35 is 309 times 1.12. He's running 346. Oh! Okay, 346 on Rex. And then we have nothing that can challenge that. We have nothing that can challenge that. Doggone it. Okay, how fast is Zam? Let's start talking about the character spotlight for tonight, because this is where it comes into play. Zam Wessel. There's a lot of things that she does. But the main thing that we're going to be using her for today is her Shapeshifter unique Omicron. While in Grand Arena, Zam instead gains, instead of what she would otherwise get outside of Grand Arena, instead she gains 60% increases to her offense, max health, and max protection. And Zam gives 5% speed for each other bounty hunter ally. This 5% speed for each other is going to equal 20%. So 4 hits of 5 is going to equal 20%. 20% speed until the first time she is defeated. And then she shares 20% of her stats. So this is the way that this works. We take Zam's speed, which is 251, which is so bad. 251 speed times 1.2. She's going to be acting at 301. So my Zam cannot outrun this Rex. Nothing I have can outrun this Rex. So, gosh, what can we can't beat this team. We have nothing that can beat this team. Our Imperial troopers can't outrun it. Our Vader cannot outrun it because there's only one Jedi. They've got us outsped. They've got us outsped, you guys. All right, let's see what the chat is saying. Good lead-in. Yeah, we desperately need Zam. Well, the problem is my Zam is not modded well enough to help us in this situation. But normally she has the potential to help in this situation. Now, how fast is Bossk gonna go? So if Zam's rocking 301, let's click on our bounty hunters. If Bossk can get his taunt out first, then at least they should all go after him, because there's no arc, so the turret won't dispel. 270. Zam's going to share... how much of her stats? How much of her stats? 301... divided by 0.2. That's not right. 301 divided by... what is it? Times 0.2. Times 0.2. 60 speed. So she's going to give Bossk 60 speed. Bossk is not going to be able to get his taunt up fast enough. Your opponent went full defense like mine. Well, Dom, I think that... I'm going to experience a loss as a result. So I don't see a way through this team. The only possible chance we have is that we take in our terrible Shaak Ti clones and that they kill somebody besides Fives and that Five sacrifices, and then we start taking turns at that point. But even if we do, who do we kill? What do we do? I don't know. So let's say we don't get through this zone. Can we get through the Jedi Knight Revan team? I'm thinking no. We're stuck. I don't like feeling this feeling. This is a bad feeling to feel. We gotta just try to go through the north. With everything we have. We're gonna start with the Shaak Ti clones. This is the feeling that I think a lot of us feel that's starting to make Grand Arena not as fun. Now, I still try to have fun, and we can do whatever we want to make this into a fun game mode. But if you have no chance, if there's no chance, like they put this much on defense, and they still have a ton of stuff on offense that can probably full clear what I have, it starts taking the fun out of it. But let it just remind us that it means that we're doing well in this game mode if we're running into opponents that we just feel like we have no chance again. You can get rid of the Geos and pray they don't attack. Absolutely, you're right. Killing Shaak will be nice. Killing any other clone will be nice because 5 sacrifices. Troopers on Jedi Knight Revan, my troopers are just not fast enough. They're super baby troopers, and I don't have good enough mods on them. Imperial troopers, my Piet is 242 speed. So plus Veers, what does Veers give? 20 speed, I think. That gives him 262. And their Jedi Knight Revan's going to be functioning at 310 or something speed. 2-shot is nice on shot clones. Troopers would get 1-hit AoE by Jedi Knight Revan. Yeah, or Anakin. Or some of them even by AoE from Yoda. But, okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to throw everything at Shaak. And except for Vader, which we're going to need to use against the Geos. And we're just going to see what happens, right? Spray and pray. Spray and pray. So the first spray is going to be this team right here. We're just going to hope that we get an early sacrifice and get a kill. Either Shaak or anybody, right? That's what you guys said, Shaak or anybody. I agree. All right, here we go. Just smile with me, guys. Smile while it happens. And let's see what's going to happen. Okay, there's a sacrifice. Hey, that's something. Okay. Okay, turn beater. Oof. Let's keep Rex in the game. Yeah, let's take the buffs off. And then they get counterattack. Oh, there goes Shaak. Okay. Let's give the turret to Rex. 5s gets turn meter if you attack anybody but him. So I think just to take as many turns as possible, we want to attack 5s. Yikes. Every time we dispel it, the counterattack's coming back. Shaak gets turn meter when you attack anybody but her. You know what? Let's attack Shaak. At least we could take the counter attack off and oof. Oof. This is just oof. Keep going after Shaak. Keep going after Shaak. Go turret. Oh, Rex, don't die on me, baby. Take it. Not good. All right, who's next? Who's next? What? 5's in the last slot? Yes, I need to change that after this battle. Thank you. Thank you. Too late. All right, let's just change it by going back in here. We'll go back in. We'll say select squad. We'll go to edit. And we're gonna go to 501st. I skipped it. All right, 5s. All right. I think I don't remember who is here on the field, but I think I don't know. We'll just leave it at this. We'll leave it at that. Dom says, it's starting to get annoying that the giant accounts are falling down in the league, since now it's just pray your bracket isn't all 4 million GP and low bronzium so you can get some crystals. Yeah, Cody AoE. Yeah, you don't usually die by the Cody AoE. It isn't very enjoyable feeling defeat in impending doom GAC. That is a good way to describe it. But that's one of the reasons why I say don't build your account around GAC anymore. That used to be the best way to build your account around GAC. Don't build your account around GAC anymore. There are lots of other game modes that can help you grow and have fun in the game in other ways. Dare I say, build your account with conquest in mind. Build your account with territory battles in mind. Territory war is still very much in the old GAC system of how much damage can you put out for your GP. So I mean, you can still build your account for territory wars. And I know that the GAC used to be the most fun game mode, but we can find our fun in other places and even still find our fun in Grand Arena. Let's bring in our bounty hunters and see if we can get a kill. Let's see here. David James says, I think it's worse in Bronzium and Chromium. One of the best players to get stuck there for a while. Now that you're at it, Paplu's second in the Ewok squad for his Dispel. Yeah, Diogi says focus on the sea pit. I mean, that's a good option too. Focus on ways to help your guild clear things that it wants to clear, and that can just give you a tremendous amount of satisfaction. Dengar. I don't even know if it's worth it to bring Mando because you're just going to die instantly, but here we go. Let's go in here and see what happens. Terra Beast says, man, on my big roster every round an Executor is placed on defense and I just can't get through them. I hear you, man. I hear you. Mike V says, I agree. I shifted from GAC focus as it has become depressing and requires too wide of a roster. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it when it becomes depressing, that's when it's like, okay, maybe it's time to focus on a different game mode, right? Let's see if we can get a ability block there on Rex. Why not? All right, let's get the taunt up with Bossk. All right, we are actually up and running here. I did not bring a buff to spell. Ooh, we have a chance. Let's do it. Call some assists over here. And let's call Dengar to assist. Dengar might call an additional assist. He did. Oh, that's the contract right there. Okay. Let's double tap over here because he's not countering. Okay, so Bossk is hanging in there like a monster, but we need to get him some healing very quickly or we're in trouble. Oh, there goes our Mando. Disintegrate. Doggone it, Bossk. You did so good, man. They just started going crazy. Did you guys see that? I thought we had a chance for a second. I said, we might do something here. Then they just started going crazy. And now look at them. They're even in better shape than they were when we started. Let's just back out. I feel like that was a pretty good place to start. Dom says Carbonite 5 through Upper Chromium is all people that are really low GP and people that should be in high Erodium. Kyber, high Erodium and Kyber, so CG needs to do something. After the GAC matchmaking went bad, I just started doing what I want since occasional crystals is nice from GAC, but don't really care much for it anymore. You guys are all kind of on the same page with me, it sounds like. You guys are kind of all on the same page with me. But that's not going to steal our fun from the game, right? Let's not let it steal our fun from the game. And you know what we're going to do for fun? We're going to do a 2-man on these Geos, and then we're going to see Ewoks versus Ewoks and see what can happen over there. What we're going to do, and what I love to do, you guys, I love to put battles on auto, especially when there's like no chance you could win. The Ewoks do pretty well on auto. They do. So let's open it with a Force Crush, and then we're going to do some basics. Let's throw a basic over here for an ability block. Excellent. And I want to do an ability block on Poggle. Or a death. That's the best kind of ability block, right? Basic over here. Alright, let's save the Force Crush. Let's go ahead and throw on the Brute. And we'll do a basic over here. And a basic over here. Woohoo! Now we'll do that. Can we get some stuns? No stuns. Alright, I don't want to throw, and I don't want to get countered, so we'll just do a basic. Okay. Now we're going back into Merciless Massacre. We'll throw here. And we'll basic here. And we'll Force Crush, and that should pretty much do it. Wow, Sunfac is like, no it won't, no it won't. 67. Alright, we'll take it. We'll take it. The fun is alive still, just lower. Round 1 earlier this week was pretty fun. DOG saying, talking about yours, you're talking about ours, because ours was pretty fun. I definitely enjoyed that. And maybe yours was too. I hope that it was. This is the way he says, I'm getting 5 mil plus in Carbonite 4. It's stupid. That's one of the biggest issues. And I think Free-to-Play Ollie says the same thing. What about the brand new players who are coming into the game? They're about to get their first Grand Arena experience, and it's against a 5 million GP player? How's that going to make them feel about the game mode, or even the whole game? They might just quit. Getting to level 85 is a tough grind, and when you finally make it, one of the biggest things you're excited about is Grand Arena. Grand Arena shouldn't be a bad experience for new players, but it is right now. Dom says, I ability blocked all of Poggle's abilities. Yeah, let's do a fleet battle. Let's do a fleet battle, because we are getting closer to our fleet payout. Francesco, that fleet is tough for me. Roger, that fleet is tough for me. All right, we're at rank 9. If we get to rank 6, gosh, Roger's fleet can be really tough. If we get to rank 6, then we can reach into rank number 2. That's probably our best bet. You know what? Let's just screw it. Let's go for rank 5. We have a really tough time with this fleet, but sometimes it goes our way. Sometimes it goes our way. Here we go. Here we go. Coleman Traber, have you heard of any new way of vadering? Have you heard of the new way of vadering Geos? I may have. I'm kind of lazy when it comes to vadering Geos. I'm sure there's a better way that I can do it. Okay, best case scenario, we get Anakin almost dead and through his there it is. That's the best case scenario right there. You see that? Now all we need to do is an AoE from Executrix. Anakin is out of here. Yes! That is the best RNG for that moment right there. Hang in there, Spy, Soldier. I need you guys. See, now's what we need to bring in Plo. We need to bring in Plo and get this team staying alive. Please stay alive, guys. Please stay alive. Please stay alive. Okay, they're alive. Here comes Plo. Here we go. And we do not want to put the taunt on Houndstooth because Ahsoka refreshes her cooldown of her buff dispel when somebody refreshes. So what we're going to do is we are just going to put the taunt on ourselves. So guarantee Ahsoka hits Plo, who has already done his job, and it's okay if he dies. But it didn't even die. Houndstooth gets some turn meter. Plo's getting the action, and the taunt is back up with Bossk. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Let's get the mass assist. Come on. Big hit, Spy. I need a big hit. 94,000, no crit. That is a big hit. I'll give you that. But it wasn't a crit. I needed that crit. Bossk is so hard to kill under the Negotiator, because the Negotiator has anti-counterattack passive. And that anti-counterattack makes him... Oh my gosh. You see how much healing he just got? That was bonkers! That was bonkers. Alright, we need to get Ahsoka out of here. I can tell you that right now. Let's stun. Let's stun Houndstooth. We're gonna stun Ahsoka. Let's see if we can get her out. All focus on Ahsoka. Come on, get her. Oh, it's not enough. That's not gonna be enough either. Oh, she's so close. Please, Negotiator, do not put the life save on. And then there goes their Houndstooth back up and running again. Doggone it. Why not? Give him another taunt. Who cares? All right, you know what we gotta do? I want to put... Oh, and there it is, the unending loyalty. Doggone it. Turn meter, let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on, yes! He's out of there. Let's pop that unending loyalty. Hey, let's go after Rex. I want to put this on auto, but you know what? Just put it on auto. Because we're running out of time. All right, go after Ahsoka now that she should be... No, she's not out of stealth yet. Doggone Plo. Yeah, just go all in on Ahsoka. There we go. Just give him... Oh, you guys see that? That was huge. That was bonkers. I'm calling it. Go, Geos, go. Go, Geos, go. Yes, they're rocking this. Get them, guys. Oh, the days. That's not good. That's not good. Some of them got some turn meter. One of them did. One of them got turn meter. They're fighting back. Don't let them bring this home. Yes! Auto for the win. Auto for the win. That ultimate was so big. Greg J says they need GP floors for each division. I agree. I think that would be a great way to solve it. Another reason GAC isn't fun anymore is because you have to go against people with good mods and people with bad mods, so you can't really practice any one counter, knowing it will always work, unlike the old GAC matchmaking where people had similar modding. But we need to find more ways to have fun. Bonkers, massive damage, bonkers. Yeah, you guys are right. That was awesome. That was awesome. See, we just had fun in Fleet Arena. Who knew? And we're about to have fun with an Ewok battle that we have no business attempting. But why not? Because we've almost certainly lost if they just don't show up. And why would they not show up if they won the first round? Because we won the first round and so did they. So let's just go out there and have some fun with our Ewoks. What we're going to do. We're going to put it on full auto. We're going to select their first target, and then we're going to see what they do. All right, let's see here. We're going to... Oh, look at this. They're all about to go. They are all about to go. All right, so what we're going to do... I want to do this first move. I know this is cheating, but I want to do this first move. There we go. I selected it. I called Chirpa, and now we're up and running. We got the turn meter going. There's more turn meter. Ooh, there's turn meter away from C-3PO. Oh, you know what? I need to take it off. I need to take it off C-3PO. They need to be able to go after whoever they want. Now they're going. Oh, boy. Now they're going. And we're about to lose Low Gray. Get it off of him. There we go. Go Ewoks, go. Okay. All right. We lost one. We lost one. We're about to lose our tank. The relics are just too strong. And the Omicron versus no Omicron. Okay, this went terribly. This went way worse than I thought it would go. Taking back control here. Taking back control. Basic on Elder. Turn meter for the team. Oh, we lost another one. Okay, we got to get out of here, but we should have gotten out of there already. Oh, they're coming. Now they're turn meter loaded. That was so stupid. That's so stupid. All right, well, don't feed the murder bears. Read the sign. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. All right, well, that's it. That's it. If we had not been stupid and we had backed out, we could have tried the Imperial troopers. It would also have been fun. But now there's no chance. There's no chance. So what we're going to do is we are going to makeshift a team that will possibly get us in a decent turn meter situation. And Thrawn and Plo. And no, let's put in Han Solo. The only point of this team is to try to die at a good time so the Imperial troopers can come in here and try to do something. Oh my gosh, you guys. Too much fun. C-3PO, you don't get to take this turn. All right. You don't get to take that turn either. All right, if we remove turn meter... Okay. I think this is actually a pretty good situation. We're just going to leave it here. Unfortunately, that gives us 4 minutes and 37 seconds to stand here. So tell me, you guys, what are your plans for the weekend? Let's talk about weekend plans. You know what? We can't stop here. We can't stop here. This is we're probably almost certainly going to regret this. I don't even have the stun yet. Let's just see if we can get 3PO out. See if we can get 3PO out. Call Yoda. Ooh, we're getting close to getting 3PO out. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. Hey, that's something. We'll take that. Going after Elder. Merles is in the chat. Hello, hello, sir. Yeah, Coma Traver says Jedi with Watt seemed better. And then he brought him back. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Brought him back. I forgot that Elder can bring back C-3PO. I forgot about that. Well, we'll leave it at that. Sean Gibbons says, just want to say hello, my brother in the Force. Hello, Sean. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, my friend. Oh my gosh, I'm having fun tonight, you guys. I'm having fun tonight. Studying for finals this weekend, Merle says. Yikes. I hope that they go well. Is there any class in particular that you are excited to be over with? Maybe a professor or classmates that are particularly annoying? Dom says, we probably should have waited. Yeah, we probably should have waited. After I killed 3PO, I should have called it there. But I mean, the turn meter, you know, they're at 25% turn meter. Chirpa's at above 50%. If Chirpa has his ability right now where he calls an assist, then the troopers stand no chance. But yeah, we're just gonna give the troopers a chance in 2.5 minutes and see what happens. Plan on sleeping 1,000 years on the weekend. That sounds like a great plan. 1,000 years of sleep. When you figure out how to do 1,000 years of sleep in one weekend, put it in the Discord. Put it in the personal achievements tab, because that will be world renowned. That'll be world renowned. Big yikes. Yeah, you're not lying. Recouping from Easter weekend. What'd you do Easter weekend, Mike B? Let us know what you do that you need to recoup from. This is not a team, you guys. Do not copy this Tarkin lead, Mace, Yoda. I don't even remember who else was there. Team. I was just trying to create a team that had enough durability so that we could stop when we wanted to. And then bring in the Imperial troopers. We still have to do a Zam Wessel character spotlight tonight, which I'm very excited about because I love Zam Wessel. I've always loved her. I've loved her as a bounty hunter all the way back to my very first account, where we were doing Darkside GOTB when it first came out. And I had a Gear 12 bounty hunter team because relics weren't out at the time. Relics may have been out at the time when Darkside GOTB came out, but by the time I made my bounty hunter team, Gear 12 was the max. And I was using Zam under Bossk. Zam particularly is great under Bossk because she has 2 special abilities that give the entire bounty hunter team a ton of healing. Under the Bossk lead, whenever the enemy team it becomes debuffed or resists a debuff, then your team heals health and protection. So it's great for banner recovery in Grand Arena. And Zam particularly has mechanics in her kit that allows her to be a powerful healer for the Bossk lead bounty hunter team. And then besides that, she got an Omicron that gives huge boosts to the bounty hunter team that makes her a no-brainer now in Grand Arena or out of Grand Arena. If you want to use her in territory battles in the Dark Side GOTB, she's an excellent choice. Let's see here. Coleman Traber says, don't do that, you will miss Grand Arena Match 3. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Coleman Traber. Merle says, human resource management is a brutal one. A lot of laws. Wow. Yeah, I bet. Human resource people always seem to be, nervous, like they're gonna make a mistake, so that must be why. Okay, so let's do this last fleet battle. We have 1 chance to get to rank 1, and if we don't make it, we'll probably spend 50 crystals to try again, because if we do make it, it's worth it to go from 300 crystals to 400 crystals for the payout. Mike V says, entertaining family is draining, so this weekend, none of that. I feel you, man. I'm an introvert, as you guys can clearly tell. I very much, oh, he's got the TIE Fighter in it. That messes me up almost every time, I don't know why. I'm an introvert. I get recharged by spending time alone. So if there's a big family weekend, it's like, it's fun because I love my family, but I also am looking forward to a chance to get away and relax. Oh, miss match 3 by sleeping 10,000 years. Definitely. I see what you're saying. Yeah, we don't want him to miss match 3 by sleeping that long. You know what? 3,000 years? That'd probably be okay, right? Let's clean these guys up. Turn meter for the team. Putting some more damage on this Hyena Bomber. Looking good so far, and there he goes. Awesome. I am not sure what to do about this TIE Fighter pilot, because I need to kill him, but I don't want him to dodge a bunch of times. I think I'm just going to ignore him for now. If I ignore him, maybe he'll go away. Maybe he'll die. To, like, my mass assist at the end, or the ultimate or something. We'll see. Let's just focus on the other guys for now. We got 1 tank out. We're working on the other tank now. Basic. Okay, we got a hit. Let's throw it at him and see what happens. All right, we hit. Good. Let's try an assist. Nice. Okay, we got him. Excellent. So this is the only real ship left, and we're going to bring in our Vulture. Try to put the business on him. Yes. And that should finish him off right there. Excellent. That's rank 1, you guys. Having fun in Fleet Arena. 30 player says, smells like Updog in here. What's Updog, 30 player? What is Updog? Mike V, has Conquest Team suggestions been a stream topic yet? It has not, but I have to say that I am very pleased with the choices that I've made in the Conquest to have the Padme team and the Geos be my two best teams. That really gets me through a lot of teams. It really does. All right, let's throw the Imperial Troopers in this, and then we'll be done. We'll be done with Grand Arena, and then we can do the Character Spotlight. Mike V says, also, when are you going to start making teaching videos outside the stream? I have wanted to do that ever since I started, but I just cannot find the time and motivation to do it. These streams are like a fun therapy for me where I get to hang out with you guys and have some fun. Oh, come on, don't kill him. Don't kill Piet, I need him. I get to hang out with you guys and have some fun. But the videos, I'm kind of intimidated by editing in general. The Imperial Troopers. Of course they're pulling it out, man. You see this shenanigans, the Imperial Troopers, man. They're, you know what they are. Everybody say it with me. They're bonkers. He's attacking 3 times in a row. Let's go ahead and put this armor shred over here because I know we're going to need it. And they assist a bunch of times. All right. Let's get turn meter. And let's get some stompy on the ground. We're about done with Elder. Man, Imperial Troopers, you guys. They're amazing. This is an amazing team. Do you see what's happened? Do you see how they've turned this around? We need to get at least one more armor shred on Padme before we stand a chance, I think. Just a basic will be fine. Yes, very nice. Basic over here. Paplu's gonna be thick. Thicker than a Snicker. These Imperial Troopers, man, they blow me away every time. The only time they've ever let me down is when I tried to take them against C last stream. Oh my gosh. They're working their way. They're working their way through it. I thought Paplu had the Zeta. Why isn't he healing? Oh, does he only heal when he gains a status effect? I thought he healed every time he got hit. Oh well, this is over. Let's stompy for the win. Should have done that to start with. I should have done that to start with, you guys. Oh my gosh. Imperial Troopers. Oh man. Oh, so good. So good. Yeah, Mike V, I definitely want to do it. I got tons of ideas of videos that I want to do, but I'm no good with the editing software. I have a lot to learn about editing. You guys can tell I just stream live and I put it out there. Even when a stream fails in the middle of the stream and I have to like cut 2 streams together with no transitions, it's still like stressful for me. So I need to get with my boy Ollie. He's an editing master and maybe he can teach me a few things. I am free to play in many areas of my life, and editing software is one of them. So free editing software is not as user-friendly as editing software that you pay for. So I'm looking at this screen with like a million buttons, and it looks like it's like from the 70s, like a 70s computer weird thing. And I'm gonna do some awesome stuff with it, but you guys might have heard of, I think it's VSCG or VSCV or something. It's a free editing software, and apparently it can do some cool stuff. But anyway, yeah, it's only status effects. All right. Jedi Master Super Mace Windu. If you're intimidated by editing, if you saw Arnold's dashboard and editing streaming software, your brain would melt. Yeah, I don't really want my brain to melt, so I think I'm gonna hold off on that. Let's look at Zam. All right, Zam Wessel. I think I already passed him. I already passed the bounty hunters. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's take him into a battle. The current Galactic Challenge. Believe it or not, my baby Imperial Troopers did the top tier of this. Relic 7s. They're so good. But my bounty hunters are not... They're not as naturally great of a team. So let's try here and see how they do. Select the squad. We need Padawan and Arnold to swap for one stream. Arnold is awesome. I really enjoy watching Arnold streams. That's one of the guys that I love watching him. He's so entertaining. He is so entertaining. All right, we're gonna bring in Zam, Mando. Yeah, we're bringing this team. This team's fine. This team is fine. Now, if this were Grand Arena, Zam would be giving tons of stats, and we talked about that in a little bit in the Grand Arena. But let's talk about what Zam does outside of Grand Arena. So here's Zam. She has this ability right here. At the start of battle, this is her Zeta, which you need for her Omicron. The start of battle, she gains 20% increase to her offense for each scoundrel attacker, 20% increase to her health for each scoundrel support or healer, and 20% to her max protection for each scoundrel tank. So we have a little bit of everything. She's getting a little bit of stat gains right here. And then that's while in Grand Arena. Let's see here. Zam's payout. whenever they get the contract, whenever an enemy takes damage from a thermal detonator, Zam has a 25% chance to dispel all debuffs on herself, gains stealth for 1 turn, and she gains 2% max protection until the end of the encounter. So she will stack protection until the end of the encounter, which if you're talking about something like territory battles, that means she can continue to stack protection through the phases and end up with a lot of protection at the end, which just helps her, especially under Bossk lead. It helps her to really survive. So what does she do? What's her deal? Her deal is primarily thermal detonator. So she has this ability right here where she throws thermals on everybody, and she has a chance to gain speed up. So let's throw it out there, see if she gets speed up. She got speed up. Now she's going faster. That's nice. A lot of these guys have thermal detonators. Now watch, whenever you use Zam to attack somebody with a thermal detonator, on her basic, she immediately causes that thermal detonator to go off. And then she gets turn meter for every other bounty hunter ally, I think it is. Let's call Fennec, I don't know. So here, on her basic, deal physical damage to target enemy. All thermal detonators on the target explode, dealing damage immediately. If any thermal detonators explode, Zam gains 20% turn meter for each living scoundrel ally, including herself. So she gets 100% turn meter whenever she does an ability, whenever she uses her basic on somebody with a thermal. So I just did an ability by Zam without saying what it was. That was unfortunate. Let's work toward this contract. This will give us a lot of progress. There we go. And so here we go. We have a situation where we can attack anybody we want. So we're just going to go around and shoot people with thermal detonators, and we should get 100% turn meter every time we do. So let's do it again. We're just getting tons of turns with Zam Wessel right now. Now that it's time for her to, she's got her cooldowns reset. Let's throw the bombs again. All right, so we've taken some damage. And now it's time for Zam. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I forgot about the event ability. I forgot about that. So now it's time for Zam to try to heal us up. Can we ignore taunt? Yes, we can. So then we have this ability right here. This is a pretty big heal for the bounty hunter teams. I've had the chat off for quite a while. I apologize. Inflict evasion down on all enemies, which is a common feat in Conquest to inflict evasion down. She's a great option for that. Inflict evasion down on all enemies for 4 turns. 4 turns! And place the thermal detonators on all enemies that already had one. So this won't like turn 4 thermals into 8 thermals, but it will give an additional thermal to everybody who has one. And then she recovers 10% protection for each enemy with the thermal detonator. She gains 50% turn meter, and this attack can't be evaded. So we're about to get healed. Not these scallywags, because they've got healing immunity on. But Bossk is about to get healed, and she's about to get 50% turn meter. She's going to heal herself up, and all kinds of shenanigans happen there. All right, 100% turn meter for Zam. Now this is none of this is a Grand Arena Omicron. See how many turns she's taking? She's taking tons of turns right now. We still don't have our contract, unfortunately, and we're doing pretty badly in general. We're not doing very well on this particular one. But once again, we've got Zam. We're gonna throw some bombs, get some healing. Look, the team healed up off of that. Let's see if we can go ahead and get him out of here. No, we cannot. Let's keep going after him. Let's do a ability block here. I'm gonna go ahead and use this event ability before somebody else does, just so that they don't annihilate somebody on our team again. And now see, we're up and running. Let's turn the chat back on. In large part because of Zam taking millions of turns, the bounty hunter team is staying alive, and the enemy team keeps on getting thermals and debuffs placed on them. So it's resistible, right? What Zam does is a resistible debuff. These bombs are resistible, and this ability right here is resistible. But so for that reason, you want to put some potency on her. so that she is able to land these debuffs. Hey, baby, does the puppy want to say hi? Yeah. Hey, Mindy. Hey, baby. Hey, little Jedi Knight puppy. Oh my goodness. Hello. Millie wants to say hi to the chat. Everyone say hi, Millie. Say hi, Millie. Oh, okay. Here you go, baby. Now I gotta find my headset again. Thank you, Millie, for getting my Jedi robes all hairy. Oh. All right, that was my dog, you guys. She loves you guys. She said so. All right. So let's see if we can finish up this battle and try maybe the next tier with Zam. We have not gotten one disintegrate with Mando here. I can't attack him right now because he's stealthed. I want to show the Zam Dengar connection. Here we go. Let's get 100% turn meter for Zam, or rather, almost 100%. So this ability generally heals more than the bomb ability under a Bossk lead because there's 2 DOFs going out instead of just 1. But right now we need a bomb on him, so let's throw a bomb on him. Do a ability block. Let's just put it on auto. Put it on auto. Holman Trevor says he went bonkers. Yeah, he did. What was this his first appearance on the stream? No, Millie has been on the stream a few times before, but she was particularly excited right there to go on the stream. Okay. So let's show, let's get him out of here. You know what? Let's get Fennec out of here. We're going to keep Mando. Get Fennec out. Keep Mando. There we go. So Zam goes well with Dengar for a couple of reasons. One of them is Dengar likes to put tenacity down out there, which helps Zam to land her debuffs. Second of all, Dengar throws a lot of bombs out there as well. And we already saw that Zam likes it when bombs hit enemies because it stacks her protection. So we're gonna throw the bombs. That's gonna give Bossk 100% turn meter. He's gonna call Zam to assist, which is gonna give Zam 100% turn meter. Let's call Dengar because Dengar could call another assist. Let's try to multiply some of those bombs with Zam. There we go. More bombs and evasion down. They have less of a chance to dodge now. Not as big of a deal, but definitely potentially very helpful. Let's put an ability block over here. All right, here we go. Dengar, with this ability right here, he throws out tenacity down on a lot of people and more bombs. So now what does Zam do? Zam says, thank you very much for those bombs. I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna shoot those bombs. And she's getting turn meter every time she shoots these bombs. And then she's gonna throw more bombs. Let's go ahead and kill somebody with the event ability so that they don't do it on us. More bombs. Look at this. Dengar Zam. Look at how many thermal detonators are out there on the field. A lot of thermal detonators. And under the Bossk lead, except for this healing immunity, we're staying topped off on health and protection because of the Zam Dengar combo, especially in territory battles. The Zam Dengar combo is really strong to try to kill these very high health enemies slowly over time with the just so many thermal detonators. So many thermal detonators. All right, let's call Zam to assist. More healing with Zam. Let's go ahead and use the event ability so that they don't do it on us. And we'll finish it off in style with a disintegrate. So one more thing I want to look at. I want to look at Zam's lead. I don't think I have Zam's lead upgraded at all. Let's take a look at it. Dom finally managed to do the turn meter feat. Congratulations, man. You were killing him too fast, but eventually managed to get it done. Well done. Very well done. All right, bounty hunters. Yeah, the Galactic Challenge turn meter feat can be tough. Okay, Heaven and Blast. We need to level it up enough to get the contracts. We got to see what... Okay, here we go. I'm just going to leave it at that. The lead gets a little bit better. Is this a Zeta? No, that's only an Omega. Add 4% protection when an enemy takes thermal damage. But at this level, Bounty Hunter allies gain 25% potency and recover 3% health whenever damage is dealt by a thermal detonator. When a bounty hunter uses a special ability, they inflict a thermal detonator on the selected target for 2 turns, which can't be evaded. When Zam Wessel's in the leader slot, you have to inflict 20 thermal detonators on enemies. Not make them explode, but you have to inflict them on enemies. So let's see if we can get the contract with Zam. And then there's one more thing I want to show you guys about Zam. Let's see here. Okay, so we're going to start with Bossk. Maybe get a thermal. Yep, we got a thermal. We're throwing some thermals out there. Here we go with the mass assist. Zam gets a turn. Let's call Zammy Girl to assist. And let's do this special ability here. And feels like we should be a lot closer to our contract than we are. I wonder why we are so far from our contract. Alright, here we go. This should get us some good progress. 50%. Why are we only at 50%, Zam? What's wrong with your lead, honey? Is it actually make them explode? This should be like half of it right there. Oh no, we got... Oh, that's the event ability. Okay, how long have we had the contract and I just didn't even pay attention? I was looking at the wrong number. Alright, let's disintegrate somebody over here. So the Zam... Let's try this. Let's try this again. Because obviously I wasn't paying attention. Paying attention. So the Zam contract is doable. It is doable. Alright, let's get our music up here going again. I'm just playing at this point, you guys. Okay. There's one. That's we're at 5%. 35%. Okay, that's better. That should be 40%. And let's call Zam to assist. And 45%. Now this should give us a good chunk right here. Zam tries to put him on everybody. 80% done. And this should... Oh, 85%. Okay. So this is obviously, we still taking a lot more turns than we otherwise would under other bounty hunter leads. But look, oh, 95. Why was that 95? That should have been a hundo. That should have been a hundo. That's all right. This will be it. So there we go. Okay, so her contract takes a while, but it's fun to throw a bunch of bombs out there. It's fun. Now there's one more. I got contract just as I noticed. Okay. All right. One more time, we're gonna do Boba Fett lead. Now, something that we don't talk about a lot is Boba Fett lead and the synergy it has with thermal detonators. So let's look at this leadership ability. All allies gain a bunch of damage. Bounty hunters gain 15 speed for each debuffed enemy, so we're going to go a lot faster because there's debuffs out there. And then we gain max health, but then we gain 15% turn meter whenever a thermal detonator explodes under the Boba Fett lead. So let's say you're not necessarily trying to get the contract, because the Boba Fett lead contract requires you to kill the first enemy who goes, and what if they never go? Well, that's the hope here, that they never go. We want to get a bunch of turn meter because a bunch of bombs are going off. So here we go. Watch the turn meter. We got some turn meter there because the bombs went off. Let's see here. Let's call Zam to make another bomb go off. Okay, more turn meter. Let's throw some more bombs out there. Excellent. Let's do this right here. Let's throw some more bombs out there so we can make more bombs go off. We got to get through this taunt. We got to get through this taunt so that we can have Zam go around and give the team a bunch of turn meter. So bombs are going off, and we are getting our... this is the guy we got to kill here. We are getting turn meter because the bombs are going off. So this is just fun. It's just fun. It's just fun, you guys. We're going to make 4 bombs go off right here. We'll see what that does for the turn meter. Very nice. Here's some more turn meter for the team. Let's do a little disintegrates. There we go. There we go. So Zam can work under a lot of different leads, including her own, but she's probably best under Bossk. And she's a lot of fun to use, you guys. She's a lot of fun to use. She gives herself lots of turns. She has protection recovery. She has 2 different abilities to throw debuffs out there. And she's just fun. She's a fun character, and she's got great sustainability under Bossk lead in the Dark Side GOTB. Are you farming Aura Singh or not yet? Not yet, but she's on the list. Is she on the list? She's going on the list because she's that good. She is that good. All right, you guys. Well, we are going to call it there. We had a terrible Grand Arena, but we had a good Fleet Arena, and we had some fun playing around with Zam. We had a live roster spotlight. If you guys want your roster shown on a Padawan stream, definitely put your ally code in the Discord channel roster spotlight requests. And until next time, I want you guys all to remember that Jesus loves you.